Hi everyone, my name is Junon Macéus. I have a health science background and I'm the author of the book Truth and Empathy, How to Find Your Soulmate. And I'll put a link to the book below. This video is about the romantic compatibility between ENTJs and ENTJs. But before we dive into this topic, I would like to underline something about my book. It is written from a health science point of view, so we'll be looking at the anatomy, physiology, brain dominance, and so forth of the 16 MBTI personality types. Based on this information, you can determine your own type, and since I advocate that like attract like, then you can identify who's the best romantic partner for you long term. So let's go back to the topic at hand. What do ENTJs and ENTJs have in common? Obviously, all the functions. So they are left brain down because they are thinkers. So when they make decisions, they put emphasis on logic. Also, they are object oriented. The other aspect is that they're both intuitives. And in this case, although officially they are extroverts, but intuitives have better androgen sensors. So they're going to behave more like introverts. So they will probably need time alone to recharge, and they will not put undue pressure on the other mate to actually interact with large groups of people for a long period of time. So they will appreciate that about each other. They are also judgers, so these are people who are reliable, reachable, hardworking, especially when it comes to the ENTJ, because they're very much about getting things done. So they will like that about their partner, because they know that the task will be done on time. And especially if you look at their functions, that they have extroverted thinking as their first function. So these are people who like to organize their environment. So having that as a partner, so they know that the logistical aspect of life is going to be taken care of. The other point as well is that these are people who tend to have high IQs. So when it comes to let's say the intuitive thinkers, the theme of their lives is knowledge and power. So they are looking for a mind mate, and they will find that with each other because they're both ENTJs. And also, I want to emphasize the fact that a person could be left brain dominant and be a straight woman. So in other words, it's not linked to whether a person is a man or woman, or their sexual orientation, or their ethnicity. It has to do with their brain type, or their level of awareness. If you actually go deeper and understand what is really going on a subtle level. So that's why I'd say that you can have obviously a man and a woman. They're both ENTJs, and they will have these characteristics. This couple may face some challenges in the sense that because they're both thinkers, they are object oriented. So it's difficult for them to understand their own emotions, let alone somebody else's. So if you look at their function stack, the feeling function is further down. So they have introverted feeling as their fourth function. So that will be a challenge. So they may need a third party to guide them when it comes to understanding the personal aspect of their relationship. The other aspect may be that because they're the type to like to control the environment, is that we hope that they have the same sort of goals and objectives, because they might clash. So these are people who tend to be strong-willed, so that could be also an issue in their relationship. But I think overall this is going to be a satisfactory relationship, in the sense that they will be able to meet each other's needs. And I advocate that like attract like. So I would say that for just about any personality type, if you type them with their same brain type or level of awareness, there shouldn't be any issue, because when people usually have problems in their relations, because of irreconcilable differences. And usually when people are on the same wavelength, they usually don't have this issue. Now, obviously, they could have difference in terms of like religion, or let's say they might be from a different culture, but these are not the major factors that usually make a relationship not functional long term. So I would say that this is a very compatible pairing. So again, it has to do with the fact that they are essentially the same personality type, and then usually people don't have issues with people who understand them very well. So let me know if you agree or disagree with this romantic compatibility analysis by commenting below. If you like this video, if you learned something, please click on the like button. Also remember to click on the notification bell to be notified of other videos I'm going to be making. Subscribe to my channel, and we will talk soon.